kind of worried about what happened today, and well, obviously we'll discuss that. You really like this team is not built to handle a lot of attrition and beginning to seep in a little bit. So that's obviously the big concern around here.
No one ever wants to see injuries, but I would say, and I'm not taking it lightly. Well, I guess we could jump right into that. So Maliki Crawford, Malachi Crawford, hurt and is out for the season with an injury. But I'm gonna say it this way again: Trojan goes down, it sucks. But if you're gonna lose somebody, losing somebody at a position where you have some relatively solid depth at the position is I guess a silver lining for such a horrible injury, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, if USC is going to have an injury, and of course it's the last thing you want right now, but if you are going to have one, I'd say the secondary and someone on the younger side, like like that. It's less of an issue if compared to, say, Kamari Ramsey or Humphrey or Covington, someone with more experience on the back end of the defense, someone with more experience in Danton Lynn's system. But still, you're missing some depth, and it raises the stakes for everyone else in that room. And you obviously you hope that the other people in that secondary room, are going to be a little sharper, get a little more urgency from this, and that everyone's going to respond the right way. But it's just that little increase in pressure that you really don't want to have. You'd like to have more options available. And hopefully this is not going to become a recurring theme. Hopefully USC is going to be able to minimize, the injury impact in camp, because, LSU is truly an all hands on deck kind of game. And I say that not in the sense of USC wants to go deep into its depth chart for that game, but you want to be able to call upon people if other guys either get hurt or maybe aren't as ready, aren't as responsive as you would hope. You want to be able to have, your full complement of resources. So this immediately kind of erodes that. So not what you want, but and this is the segue. Elijah Page limping, favoring his left leg. Now, if USC loses him, that's a disaster. That's huge. And obviously, and just want to say right away, Lincoln Riley says he's fundamentally fine. This is nothing really to worry about. But, it's an injury scare. Let's put it that way. It's an injury scare, and you can't lose that guy. And it's interesting that Elijah Page, he was getting rave reviews. And I know Tim's been raving about him in general, but just following what the beat reporters have been saying at practice, they all say, wow, he looks the part. Wow, look at him. Wow, look at how big he is. So, we gotta, definitely take care of Elijah Page's left leg, make sure that's okay for LSU, because we can all tell certain pieces are must-haves. That is a must-have piece for USC, no question.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In certain positions, offensive tackle, or we got, center, or there's other positions, Mike linebacker. I know we have support. I mean, talk about the thing is Rajon Davis, by the way, just a side note. If anyone saw some pictures, someone snapped a picture of him, I believe it was from yesterday, without his, some of the guys come out in their pads, some guys come out without their pads. And Rajon just looked really big. And, he's hungry to play as well. But back to Malachi, just wish him the best. He's, again, one more small silver lining. Again, he is just a redshirt freshman. But, my goodness, I've been really wanting to see what he can do, because we talk about our tall, we talk about our 6'2" John Humphreys out there, right? But when you talk about 6'4", kind of your freakish, kind of a freakish height for a cornerback, I'd love to see what he could have done this year. Wishing him the best. Hope for a speedy recovery for him.